Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's look at the top price, or let me predict my top price, Currency 365's top price for Solana. SOL is the symbol. Solana is the coin, right? It's a coin. It's not a token because it has its own blockchain, right? Any crypto that has its own blockchain is a coin. Any token or any crypto that uses another coin's blockchain is a token. All right. So Shiba Inu is a token because it uses the Ethereum blockchain. Yes, it has its own blockchain now, but it uses the Ethereum blockchain. You know, it was created on the Ethereum blockchain, right? So Solana, it was created on, has its own blockchain and everything. It's its own token. And yeah, so this has been one of my greatest calls ever, or one of my best calls to make is Solana. As you guys remember, some of you guys were with me on Patreon back in this area right here when we made the call here in the summertime. It was somewhere around here, maybe 28 to $30 range. 20 to $30 range. I said Solana. If you guys remember on Patreon in that year, 2021 summer, I said Solana has the hottest chart in the world. And as we were going through the chart, I said once the bear cycle is over for the markets, and the Solana will be the first one to rip. And that's exactly what happened when the bear cycle ended, when that summer ended, and we got into the fall, and Solana absolutely started to take off into the fall, right? So there's the fall, right? So it just went completely nuts. And I said Solana was my best pick for once the bull cycle started, or once a bullish sentiment started, right? And then Shiba Inu went in October, right? So right after this move, right after we saw this move here, this is October here, so that's Shiba Inu. So right after we saw this big move here from Solana, it cooled off a little bit, and then let Shiba Inu just went crazy, and then Solana came right back after it in November and went even more crazy. All right. Um. So that's what happened. All right. So anyways, and then of course it fell significantly. Then FTF collapsed and everything like that, and it was hanging on for dear life. We called it again here. I said, "Hey guys, I'm staking. I'm gonna go pick up some Solana here to stake because the Lord told Apostle Solomon that Solana will survive the FTX scandal." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna stake more." Remember, I told you guys I'm staking all the way to zero. I'm gonna stake to zero. I'm gonna stake to into the thousands. One of those two things is gonna happen, and I'm still staking to this day. So yeah. So anyway, so I kept my word. I'm still staking Solana, and I love Solana. Solana is a great blockchain. It's a great company. It's a great the Solana army is a good community. You don't hear much drama from them, and the Solana blockchain is actually holding up pretty well compared to what it used to. It used to crash a lot. I used to, get people nervous, and but it's been holding up pretty well. We no incidents on the Solana blockchain that we have noticed in a long time. So that's good news. That's bullish news. So Solana's going back up again. It started to run up again, and now to make it even better, Solana now has meme tokens on the platform, and Boink is leading the way. You got Boink, you got there's several other tokens that I can't think of the names off the top, but there's several other tokens that are on the Solana is starting to pick up steam because people are creating meme coins on Solana, and that's bringing volume onto Solana blockchain. And when you sell Boink at $2 billion, you're swapping it. Most people are swapping it right back for Solana, right? So that's just bringing money into Solana as well. All right, so you can see that Solana all time high is, I mean, all time percentage is 11,000%. So it's still we're not even at 100,000%, right? So when Solana gets into the thousands, then we will be at then that's when we go to 100,000 plus percent, right? So I can't wait for that to happen. I'm staking all the way into the thousands, and I believe that Solana can get there within the next 2 years, and we'll see how it plays out. So, but let's go through the charts here, and you can see we topped out at $258, and then of course Luna Classic and others. Well, that was 2021, right? Yeah, 2021. All right, so Luna Classic was 2022, right? And so Luna Classic collapsed right after this, and everything else was collapsing with it. And then all the other banks collapsed as well. So, and exchanges were collapsing, everything was collapsing. So, all right, so you can't blame Solana for that. But and then of course it's involving with Saint Bankman Fried and those people, right? Okay, so here is a 1 year chart up 450%, not bad at all, especially if you're staking like I have since the beginning of the since 2 years ago, right? And if you're staking Solana, you're up more than that, right? So we're up 1,000% basically, over 1,000% because we're staking and we're still staking, so we're still earning free coins that are coming in. Now we're earning them at $92. You know what I mean? So it's a lot more money. And a month is 37, and then you have 7 days is down 4% as the markets have pulled back some, and today we're down 2%, 15% down on volume, and 2%, 2.52% on market cap. So $40 billion market cap. Wow. Number 5 in the world. Right? This is basically where Luna Classic was at, right? Before everything happened with that. So I mean Terra Luna. It's not Luna Classic, never been there, but Terra Luna, right? So Terra Luna now this Luna Classic now ran by the community, but it was Terra Luna that was there, right? So now you have Terra Luna 2.0, and then you have Luna Classic now. All right, okay, so 40 billion on market cap, that's a lot. That means that if we get to $100, you're literally talking about a 400 billion dollar market cap if we get into the thousands. Wow, right? Unless they start burning some of these tokens, right? So they could burn some of these tokens. I don't know. They don't have a max supply, so we don't know what that is. Might be infinity. We don't know what the max supply is. The staking's at 7%. There, we don't know what the max supply is, but total supply is for 567 million, which is really small. And then circulating supply is even smaller at 432 million. This is why it can run really fast because there's not a lot in supply, and most people are staking, including me. So there's not a lot in circulation. I'm pretty sure if we look at the blockchain, it's probably like 50 to 100 million tokens in circulation. The rest of it is being staked and locked up. So uh, this thing has potential to just absolutely go into the thousands. There's nothing in circulation supply, but it does have a $40 billion market cap. So can it get to a 400 to $800 billion market cap? I believe it can. I believe it will. I believe it can and it will. All right. So what do I think for Solana this year? 2024, we had a great year. We were up 1,000% in 2023 on Solana. If you got in at the beginning with me, well, I got in back before that, but if you bought more to stake, at the beginning and rode it all year, you were up over 1,000% last year in Solana. So, and we hit what's the price that we hit last year? We hit was this December? Yeah, December. So we topped out at $107 or $120. My bad, $120, $124. So we topped out on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, we topped out at $124. So where could we go this year? I think we can get to $1,000 Solana this year. I really do. I really believe that we can get to $1,000 Solana this year. So that's my top price to this year is $1,000 Solana. I think we can do another 10x on Solana. Um, the sentiment is too bullish. The Fed rate cuts and all the easy money that's going to be coming in. As long as Solana blockchain doesn't cripple, as long as Solana doesn't have any type of scandals, right? As long as the Solana team and the community have a level-headed playing field and they just stay even keel and they just keep on pushing on, we should be able to see $1,000 Solana this year, right? By summer, it could be by summer or it could be by winter of this year, and then I'm looking for Solana to go into that $5,000 to $10,000 area and up to $10,000 by in 2025. So all right, so that's where I see Solana. But that doesn't mean that's gonna happen. That's just my top price for Solana this year is $1,000. Solana should be able to get to $1,000 this year. That's a $400 billion market cap. That's where it belongs, though. That's where it belongs, and I think it's undervalued. And if they start putting some type of burn tax on this thing, and not like on the because I think the contract renounced, but if somebody creates a dApp that burns Solana, they get any type of burning that goes on this thing, or the burn it all validator comes through and says, "Hey, we just voted on Solana. There's only 400 million tokens. Let's start buying back $100,000, $1 million worth of Solana a day and burning it and buying it back and burning it." Right? If that happened this year, right, then of course the sky is the limit. But if we all just stay the same, Solana to $1,000 is where I think it's gonna go. Right. So hey look, we're up 1,000% plus on Solana on 2020 2023. So I'm not selling. I'm not doing it. I'm just letting it stake and stake and stake. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about all that stupid tax stuff, right? Just let it sit in there and compound and stake in your private wallets. Don't have to worry about any of that stuff, and don't touch it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. You guys do whatever you want to do, right? I'm gonna let that thing just go up, and then when it's in the thousands, I'm gonna be like, oh snap, here we go. Now it's time to. I mean, if I look, it all depends on how the market is. If Solana's in the thousands, but the markets are, and we're midway in 2024, I could just keep it staked and just continue to just let it go, knowing that in 2025 we might see $10,000, right? So that could be possible. Um, that might be highly possible. So we'll see what happens with it. If Solana gets to 1,000 at the end of the year, then I'll keep it riding all the way into maybe $5,000 to $10,000. It probably could pull an Ethereum where I don't even know what the high price of Ethereum went. Did Ethereum get hit $5,000? I don't remember. I know it got close to five or maybe three to five, somewhere around there, right? So Ethereum got close. So Solana, maybe somewhere around there, 3 to 5,000 would be something we look for. But yeah, so I'm big on Solana, as you guys can tell. As long as the blockchain can hold up, and as long as the dev and the community continue to do what they've been doing, and this thing is going to be into the thousands. All right. Now, this is what Theta should be doing right now. Theta, I'm still mind blown that Theta is at $1 and Solana is sitting here with half the tokens of Theta. Think about it. Theta has their own blockchain. Theta has Fortune 500 companies behind it. Theta has staking. Theta only has 1 billion tokens. Most of them are staked, right? So they have literally the same thing as Solana, and Solana for some reason is at $92 or hit $120, and Theta You know, it's right. Half the tokens in circulation. It's at $1. Like it didn't even hit. It's not even at $50 or $30. It's at $1. It's like it doesn't like. So I'm thinking like, they it's crazy, right? So that's how undervalued data is, right? So data is so undervalued. Somebody has purposely, we know who it is, Binance and the data dev team, but they have kept that thing so low. It's incredible. Seems like nobody is manipulating Solana here. Like they are manipulating it, of course, but they're not stopping it from running, right? So Solana's been able to do what it wants to do, and of course, if the manipulation wasn't there, it's probably already be at $1,000 right now if it wasn't highly manipulated, right? And of course, it wasn't tied in with Sam Bankman-Fried as well. And once again, that's probably why they allowed Solana to go up and do its thing, right, and not Theta, right? Because this one was actually invested with Sam Bankman-Fried, and Theta wasn't. So you pick the winners and losers, I guess, right? But Theta's going to be a winner as well. I'll do a top price for Theta in the coming days as well. All right, so that's Solana. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. My top price for Solana in 2024 is $1,000. I think we can get there. Should be no, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't get there. But that is a $400 billion market cap. But we do expect $3 to $5 trillion to pour into the crypto markets in the first half of 2024. So, um, yeah, if we get $5 trillion coming in, then there's no reason why Solana can't be at 400 billion, right? So it makes sense, right? Triple the market cap. Well, Solana 10x's. There it is, 400 billion, right? It's gonna look weird to see 400 billion on Solana, but hey, that's gonna be the new normal. A lot of these tokens are going into the billions and trillions of market caps, and people are just not gonna be able to believe it. But that's where they're going, man. All this big money comes in, and they're expecting $30 trillion to come into the markets in the next 5 to 10 years because of the ETF. So some of these coins, if they can make it through, they're going to be sitting there at astronomical prices of market cap prices. So it's going to be crazy. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.